Hello everyone, today we'll explain our Java Zoom application for a basic banking system GUI. In the main class, which extends JFrame, we use event queue invoke later to ensure the proper GUI creation on the event dispatch thread. The constructor sets the frame's properties and initializes a JMenu bar with menus like account and transaction. Each menu contains items such as login, logout, view account, change PIN, balance inquiry, deposit, and withdraw. Action listeners are attached to these items to define their functionality when clicked.
Continuing from there, let's look at each menu item's functionality. The view account item displays account details in a dialog using J-option pane, fetching data from other classes like login, change PIN, and withdraw. The change PIN items opens a new window for PIN changes. Login and logout manage user sessions, prompting for confirmation on logout and disabling the respective options. Exit also prompts before closing the application. Transaction-related items like balance inquiry, deposit, withdraw, and report are initially disabled, becoming active after logging in. These items either display informations or open new transaction-specific windows, ensuring a smooth user experience for banking operations.
The login class creates a login frame with several components including labels, text fields, a password field, and buttons. The frame's background color is set to a light green color, and its size is set to be maximized to fit the entire screen. The login frame has three input fields: TXT valid account number for entering an account number, TXT account name for entering an account name, and password valid PIN for entering a PIN. The input fields are accompanied by corresponding labels: LBL valid account number, account name, valid PIN, which display the fields names in bold font. The BTN login button is used to submit the login credentials, and the BTN cancel button is used to cancel the login operation. When the BTN login button is clicked, the action performed method is called, which retrieves the input values from the text field and password field. It then checks if the input values match the hard-coded values 123 for the account number, Juan de la Cruz for the account name, and 12345 for the PIN.
If the values match, a success message is displayed and the login frame is closed using the dispose method. And if the values do not match, an error message is displayed and the input fields are cleared. When the BTN cancel button is clicked, it simply closes the login frame using the dispose method, and the code also enables or disables certain menu items in the main class based on the login status. Overall, our code provides a simple implementation of a login system with a GUI interface, and it demonstrates how to create a frame with input fields, labels, and buttons, and how to handle user input and validate login credentials.
So in this part, we input 3 JLabel para malaman ng user kung ano yung ilalagay niya. Sa JLabel, it includes the old PIN, new PIN, and confirm PIN. The purpose of JLabel is para ma-determine ng user kung ano ang ilalagay niya. And also, we input 3 JPassword field. Ito naman is bawat JLabel meron JPassword field. Kasi dito mag-i-input si user ng kanyang PIN. JPassword field ang ginamit namin kasi naka-hide yung ita-type ni user. Kasi kung JText field ang ginamit, naka-show yung password ni user. And the last one naman is yung J button. Naglagay kami ng 2 J button, isang change at isang cancel. Yung purpose ng change is para siyang confirm na once na pinindot mo yung change, magbabago na yung password. And sa cancel naman, kapag cancel naman yung pinindot ng user, ito automatically na hindi mapapalitan yung password niya.
This code builds a part of a banking application that lets you deposit money. It creates a new window with a fancy background. The window shows your current account balance, a place to type in the amount you want to deposit, a button to deposit, and a button to cancel. When you click the deposit button, it first checks if you entered a real number for the amount. If you didn't, then it tells you to try again. If you did enter a number, it then ask you for a secret code to make sure it's really you trying to deposit. This code snippet pretends the secret code is a specific word, but a real bank would make you enter a special PIN number you created.
If you enter the right PIN in the bank, it adds the deposit amount to your account balance and it shows the new balance on the screen. It also creates the report of the transaction. If you enter the wrong PIN, it gives you an error message and clears the amount you typed in. So you can try again. The cancel button simply closes the deposit window without making a deposit. This code is starting point but a real banking application. Would have extra security features to protect your money.
This Java code, it creates an GUI withdrawing money, and it prompts users for withdrawal, amount and PIN, validates inputs, and updates balances, and handles errors. It integrates with menu management for a complete banking experience.
The provided Java codes define a class name report that extends JFrame. It includes a JTable for displaying transaction records, a JButton for closing the frame, and a method to add new transaction records to the table with details like transaction number, date, type, and amount. This class effectively creates for managing and viewing transaction data.
So for the main purpose of this application is to offer a user a convenient way to perform basic banking operation such as login, viewing accounts, details, changing their pins and making deposit, withdrawing money and generating reports of their transactions. So here's an in-depth explanation about the functionality of this code. So for the user authentication and account management, the application starts with a login interface when a user must enter their account number, account name, and PIN to gain access to their account. So these steps ensures that only authorized user can perform transactions on their accounts. The login information is verified against hard-coded and credentials for demonstrations purposes. So upon successful login, users are granted access to additional functionalities like changing their PIN and performing transactions. So for the main application window, the main class represents the main window of the applications, which is initialized when the user runs the program. So this window includes a menu bar with a various options for account management and transactions. The main window is designed to occupy the entire screen for better visibility and user experience. For the menu options, the account menu, just such as login. So this login brings up the login window, allowing user to authenticate themselves. So for the logout, the user out of the application, disabling access to account management and transactions functionalities until the user logs in again. So for the exit, this option allows user to exit the application. So for the manage menu, this menu is initialized, disabled, and becomes enabled upon successful login. For the viewing account, this option displays the user's account informations, including account number, account name, old PIN, and new deposit amount, withdraw amount, and current balance. So this is shown as dialog box for easy viewing. So for the changing PIN, this option opens a window, change PIN class, where user can change their PIN by entering their old PIN, a new PIN, and confirm the new PIN. This enhances account security by allowing users to update their credentials regularly. So for the transactions menu, this menu also becomes enabled upon successful login and PIN change, facilitating secure transactions such as balance inquiry. So this option displays the current balance of the user's account in the dialog box. So for deposit, this option opens a new window, deposit class, where user can deposit money into their account. The user must confirm the transaction by entering their PIN. So for the withdraw, this option opens a new window, withdraw class, where user can and can withdraw money from their account, again requiring PIN confirmation. So for the report, this option opens a new window such as report class, which displays a table of all transactions performed by the users, including transactions number, date, type, and amount. This helps a user keep track of their financial activities. So for the interactions and data flow, the code ensures smooth interactions between different components through event listener, and action handlers. So for the instance, upon a successful login, the application enables the relevant menu options for account management and transactions, thus guiding the user through a logical flow of operations. So the data entered by the user, such as deposit or withdraw amount, is validated and processed to update the account balance accordingly. So for the error handling and user feedback, the application incorporates basic error handling to manage incorrect inputs or mismatch, such as when the enter new PIN does not match the on-prem PIN, or when the withdrawal amount exceeds the current balance. It also provides user feedback through dialog boxes to confirm the successful operations or alert user to errors, ensuring a user-friendly. So for overall, this code demonstrates a comprehensive approach to building a user-friendly and secure banking applications using JavaScript. It emphasizes core functionalities essential for managing personal banking account, including user authentication, account management, and transactions. Processing a report by combining the features in the coherent GUI, the application aims to simplify banking operations and ease of use. So, thank you.